I'm going to be showing you Smosh Game Bang, Wyber Single with Joven Shayak. Be prepared for awesomeness, mate. Why are you single?
Why we're single, we're going to be talking about Pokemon. Favorite Pokemon. Not our least favorite. I don't know how we talk about that. We're talking about our favorites, and mine, everyone always gives me a lot of hate, but I got to go Pikachu. Come on. Pikachu is one of the best Pokemon. He's like your best friend. He just follows you around. He's this little, cute little rat guy. Pika, Pika. And everything he says is just adorable. There's literally, have you ever heard Pikachu say something and you're like, that wasn't the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life? No. Because every time he talks, it's like somehow cuter than the last time. And what's better than a cute little bunny, rabbit, rat, weird thing pet following you around, and then it can
A cat. A cat.
Favorite Pokemon, let's start out with Alakazam. First of all, he's a Psychic type. Psychic attacks super strong against most other types anyway, so he's already pretty awesome. Secondly, I always kind of like to imagine that Alakazam knew he was in a game because he had the spoon, and so he kind of knew he was in the Matrix. He's like, there is no spoon, and then bam, he just blows up other Pokemon. Very cool, and plus, when his name came out, it was like you were doing a magic trick. It's like, Alakazam, bitch, you're dead! That's always in my head what's happening.
Professor
Gary or whoever Alakazam was phoning all. I think once Alakazam got out, Gary Oak pretty much was doomed. He knew it was over. He's just sending his Pokemon out to die to the massive Psyblast or whatever. I forget, it's some kind of psychic attack that was really awesome. Psybeam. Alakazam had something? Yeah. I don't remember exactly what his attacks were, but I remember they fell in face. I was back in the Pokemon one day.
But yeah, I don't know why, but one of my favorite Pokemon has always been Bellsprout, and I'm not entirely sure why. I just felt very connected with him the first time I got him on. I was playing through Blue. He was a Blue exclusive, and I liked him, and he just worked. Like, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, it's like whatever. I just like, little, like, he's kind of like hunched over and all gangly, and like, hey guys, look at me. He just looks so sad. Maybe it reminded me of me. Child. Oh man, that's a sad road I don't want to walk down. Anyways, also, in the Pokemon trading card game, oh yeah, I was all up in that game. I actually made this Erica's gym deck. So it was all green Pokemon. This deck was so amazing. It was centered around like Victory Bell. If you flip the coin, if it got heads, you can actually switch out one of the Pokemon on the other team's bench and bring it out, and then you can just all of a sudden attack that for 50 like damage with like a Razor Leaf. Yeah, so Bellsprout and his evolution form has always been a favorite of mine.
I'm Bob Joet.
The video game or the card game.
And then my second Pokemon, this one, a little bit of a cop-out, but I'm going to go Ditto. Why? Because Ditto, not only is he a little adorable goo, but he's also any Pokemon. And so he's, by default, the best Pokemon, because he can literally just morph into any Pokemon and be them. And he can probably do it just as good as they can, because he's f***ing Ditto. He's cool. He's this little jelly dude. He's a little jelly dude, and then he's just anyone else. And like Alakazam, awesome. He could be Gengar, another favorite of mine. So Ditto, the best of every. It's not even the best of both, but it's the best of every world. What's the phrase for that? Something along those lines. I don't know. I don't have a giant vocabulary, which is one of the reasons why I'm single.
Then the second Pokemon I really like, I'm gonna go with Parasect. I don't know if a lot of you remember Parasect, but I really liked him because he was the first Pokemon I caught that I really was he the first? He was either the first I caught or the first I discovered how powerful the sleep ability was. He had the sleep spores or whatever you could send out, put your Pokemon to sleep, and then just beat you up while you were asleep, which was awesome and powerful. And second, he's kind of the original clicker, and I didn't know this until I kind of like researched him a little bit and like found out what he was. He's an insect whose body has been taken over by a fungus. He's kind of a clicker before clickers were cool. He's basically a fungus zombie insect attacking you. He feels no pain because he's controlled by a fungus. And he probably just wants to turn you into a fungus too. So he's kind of the most badass Pokemon. He's a fungal zombie infected Pokemon. Or fungus hipster. Basically a badass. In an alternate timeline, I'm sure Parasect infects all the other Pokemon and starts the Poke-Zombie apocalypse. That's the thing.
Poke-Zombie apocalypse.
Hashtag Poke-Zombie apocalypse.
And then, it kind of obvious, if you know me, you know my back history of, like, hunting ghosts and whatnot, you know, backstory, what did I say? back history, backstory, same thing. You know I'm into ghosts, and so the ghost Pokemon are super awesome. You got Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. Gengar is cool because he's got the legs and not just floating around. He looks very monstrous. Ghastly, he's more adorable than anything. But Haunter just has this cool. He's all over the place, making funky faces, and you know, actually the ghost Pokemon, Haunter being my favorite, they're like the closest thing to like control, I think. Like in Magic the Gathering, you have like a control deck, which is all about like keeping your opponent like unable to move or do anything. And with Haunter, it's like you use Sleep and then Dream Eater. So you're keeping them asleep, and then you go in Dream Eater mode, and you just kind of knock out half their health. And even if they do wake up and attack you, it does like nothing. So yeah, Pokemon Haunter is the closest thing to control Magic. And did I really just compare Magic the Gathering to Pokemon? Yep. Well, I'm single.
Hope you guys enjoyed Smosh Games. Go look at the video yourself. It's probably better. I'm just looking at stuff. And like it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. Okay. See you guys next time.